Hey guys, welcome to another blueprint. And as you can see, this video doesn't exactly start as they normally do. That's because there's a small history lesson. This car, the 1955 Mercedes-Benz 300 SLR, is a very famous car because in 1955 it destroyed Ferrari in the Mille Miglia, I think it's pronounced, which was a 1,000-mile race around Italy. Now the driver was a British driver named Stirling Moss, who died recently, and he is probably the most famous driver that was never a Formula One champion, because this is insane. In one race during a season where he was leading the World Championship, his main rival was disqualified because the stewards in the race meant or thought or said that he stalled his car and he rolled it backwards to start the engine and keep going. This was not allowed, so he was disqualified. Stirling Moss won that race, and after the race went up to the stewards and explained to them, no you didn't, you're wrong. This meant that his rival got a placement in that race and got some points. At the end of the season, Stirling Moss lost that Formula One World Championship by 1 point. That's what imagine the sportsmanship. That's just amazing. Anyway, he did this Mille Miglia, like I said, in 1955. And he did 1,000 miles. That is 1,609.3 kilometers. He did that in 10 hours, 7 minutes, and 48 seconds. That's an average speed of 152.65 kilometers an hour, or 97.98 miles per hour. Now, just imagine for a second doing that in a car with no ABS, no servo, no traction control, no grip at all. It boggles the mind. To keep that kind of concentration for that amount of time is just insane. Now this track is a 1%, meaning it's 1% of a Mille Miglia. So it's roughly 10 miles. In order to do the same that he did, you'll have to take an untuned 1955 Mercedes-Benz 300 SLR and do this track in roughly 6 minutes and 7 seconds. Now, am I going to do that? No, I'm not. In a rear-wheel drive car with no grip, you're going to be laughing your ass off before I'm done. Like I said, it's roughly 10 miles. It's summer, early afternoon, clear. Race time is roughly 5 minutes and 51 seconds in A800. And that's with four-wheel drive, etc., etc., etc. So, yeah, doing it in an untuned car would really, really take something. I mean, I can't even imagine trying to do that. Probably if you're using a manual gearbox and a steering wheel, etc., you may be able to do it. I cannot. So, of course, the Mercedes is the only car you're allowed to use because this is sort of a tribute to Stirling Moss. He passed away not too long ago at age 90, I think it was. something like that. Anyway, let me show you the map here. So we start in Edinburgh, go down here, around it, and then back up here, and then out into the countryside, and end here. Simple. And my settings are the same as they've always been, so unbeatable, ABS on, normal steering, traction and stability control on, driveline full, damage none, and rewind on. Oh, nice! Thanks for that. But just think about I mean, it really boggles the mind. I mean, it's an open car, Italian summer, and you're not gonna have time for a lot of breaks. And well, the 10 hours and what was it? 10 hours and something minutes, 7 minutes. And 48 seconds was, of course, a new record at the time. But also, back then, Ferrari was dominating everything, everywhere. And he beat Ferrari by over half an hour. And that's, yeah. Amazing. But it's really, you should really go read the story about the 1955 Mille Miglia. It's quite an amazing story, actually. Of course, it's a disaster if I don't. If I'm slower than 6 minutes and 7 seconds, I'm just gonna, I don't know, cry. And there actually exists a few bits of video from back then, and it's just insane. I mean, tiny little Italian mountain villages where they just go sideways through the village, and yeah, and the audience or the public is like in the middle of the road. And you sort of have to avoid those as well, or there's going to be, you know, trouble. And if you're wondering, well, what was it you said about the beating his, or, oh, well, damn, or running the same as him? Well, don't worry, I'm gonna put everything in the description below the video, so you can try if you want to. I would be surprised if you make it. Of course, well, no, this is not in any way, shape, or form a representation of the route that year. It's just a random route. where I thought it would be a nice idea to pay a little bit of tribute to Sterling Moss. But it gives you an idea of just how damn fast he was riding. I am very, very, very glad I'm not a passenger. We're gonna make it comfortably. Sort of. And there we are. But an untuned car in less than 6 minutes and 7 seconds. That's your challenge. But hey, try it a few times with the tune on it, and then if you still feel optimistic, try it in an untuned car and just lower the difficulty. Set it to new racers so you don't have all those stupid AI cars to worry about. Anyway, the car I was using was, of course, the 1955 Mercedes-Benz 300 SLR. And the tune I was using was this one. There you go. And all the information you need is in the description below. Okay? Remember, if you use one of my tunes or one of my blueprints, please remember to like them. Same goes for the video. And don't forget to subscribe. Also, please use the Patreon link below if you can. It would really mean a lot to me. That's it. Thanks for watching. Stay safe. Bye.